Zero is getting its official announcement of a release. It will be coming out on July 4th. So if you're in America, happy birthday. It will be released on PS5, Epic's store for PC, Apple, and on Android. So if you're on any of those platforms, you can feel free to play. You can pre-register now. The more pre-registers they get, the more rewards we are going to unlock. I believe they have all but the last one. So there's only one more to go. So go ahead and register that. When you get into the game, you'll be able to get some extra crafting materials, that sort of thing. So definitely do that. And yeah, they also currently have a stock up web event. So what you can do is you can go onto their website, log in and do some activities, and then you will also be able to stock up on certain supplies so that when the game does release, you'll be able to get that. If you're wondering what kind of game Zenless Zone Zero is, it is a brawler type game. So if you've played something like Streets of Rage, but if you enjoy those kinds of games, you can play this one. It's going to be entirely free. There are going to be, it is a gotcha game, so it is going to be you unlock certain characters, and as you go through, they're going to be adding new characters. So obviously, there's going to be that pay to get more stuff more quickly element. But yeah, otherwise, it's entirely free, and you could just play and casually. And I'm looking forward to at least trying it. I don't know if I'm going to be sticking with it for how long. I guess it's going to depend on how easy it is to unlock characters and if I'm getting characters that I enjoy. But I do enjoy this style of game, so I'm going to give it a shot and we'll see how it goes.
Adam, is there anything about monetization? Is this a free to play or pay to play
It's
game?
free to play. It's miHoYo, so it's the same people that make Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, and it's going to be the exact same gotcha mechanics. Maybe they'll give you a couple characters right at the beginning. I don't know if it'll be like Genshin, where as you play through, certain characters will automatically unlock, but other ones you have to get through the gotcha system. This one, I don't know if it's going to do the same thing. I would assume that you're probably going to get some characters as you go through because they've been advertising pretty heavily. So I would assume certain characters will be automatically unlocked, but yeah, as they go on, obviously they're going to be adding more characters to the roster, and those ones will probably be the kind that you have to pay for. We'll have to wait and see on that.
So the way these miHoYo games work is you play through the game or the story up to a point with a character, and then you restart the game and you play again with new characters you've unlocked, I assume.
No, actually, the way it works is that it's like at least with Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, you play through the game, and I don't know if you could restart Honkai Star Rail. I don't think you could with Genshin Impact though. So what you would do is you would just play through the game, and you can use any characters that you want at any time. You can swap them out at certain times as well. I think you can have like a party of maybe 3 or 4, and you can swap them in and out. And then as you go through, you can do the story elements, you can do them with any characters you have. But once you've completed all the story stuff, they have all the extra grinding and the end game content and all that, and you can do that with whoever you want. I think it's just one account. I think there's just one save for your account. So I don't think you can reset the story, but you might be able to. At least when I played, you weren't able to.
That's good to know. I'm never sure how this sort of stuff works. I've played other games, and you've probably played other games as well, where as you play the game, you unlock characters, and they're like, okay, next run where you play this game, if it's a roguelike game, or next time you play the RPG, now you have these other characters who have these like really weird and esoteric abilities that make the game harder. But because you've had this experience playing it a second time around, it does make it not as difficult. So I guess it's good to know. I'm curious when I was looking for games to play because you're doing your Stellar Blade video on Transmitting Beyond the Storm videos. I'm going to be doing a Frostpunk video. One of the games I was considering was Zenless Zone Zero, just because it was coming out and on the Epic Store it was like coming soon, and then people were like it's going to be in June, but July is okay. That actually might make a little bit more sense because Frostpunk is the end of July. But we'll see. I might play this with you, and that might be my video thing that I make for August. But we'll see.